spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderblit Commodores, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Commodores will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Florida's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. To the air. It's Lagway. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Gators are on the move. The short hands, it's Wilson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown Gators! And they have the 1st points of the game.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive.
Extra point after the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Vanderbilt's offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. Let's see if they can get it done.
Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for room, it's Alexander. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Pulls it in, it's Hoskins. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Glagway. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. That's caught. It's Stowers. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Fires to the right. The sure hands, it's Hudson. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Got some room in to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown! for the tie with the extra point.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive. The option. Turning it on. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Flagway. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. He's got it. That one takes it. He's a cannon on that one. Makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Florida! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Snags a quick pass on the left. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Quick completion to the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Off the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab down the left side. Off and running. Touchdown Doors. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt him. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Looking for a man. It's Glagway. Quick strike complete. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Gators are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw it. Caught close to the marker. It's Vanderblit. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Timing has to be so good. But you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. To the air on 1st down. Now adjusting. On the move at the 30. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Oh, a lot of space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm finding more ways to get this guy the football. I feel like he is just a home run waiting to happen. We saw it in his last.
Looking for the end zone. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Rushes on him, and he'll be smacked to the ground. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sherrill. Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Commodores!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the tailback. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go right back to him, fighting off the defender. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Dropping back, it's Lagway. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Gators decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line. And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stowers. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
To the air. It's Glagway. Pocket breaking down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Hands it off on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Gators send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Stowers. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd on edge trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Fires to the middle. Connection to the right. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Stowers. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It is perfect. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
And the Gators will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Makes the catch. It's Sherrill. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So what do they have? A third and short from their own 23. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Here comes the offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Ball. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Gators with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Sturdivant. There he goes. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over BYU.
Looking for a man. It's Pavia.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle with Sherrill. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The run to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Using his legs, it's Alexander. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. And the Gators will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hudson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Sends it back in motion. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Big fullback's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Pressure coming. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Sturdivant. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Looking for space. It's Ball. Just ran him over. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes it on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He'll keep it himself.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27th. Got room to work. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he drops the throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hoskins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the air, it's Lagway. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Florida! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns. Good luck stopping him.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. On the move. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Handoff to the lone back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Hauls it in. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, at this point on offense, it's all about finding completions and finding your rhythm. They get a few yards there with the slant.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. He'll pull it on the read. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Alexander. Breaks into the open. Oh, look out. The ball's free. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well give it to him again. stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Makes the grab. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They move on top here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. SMU is putting on an offensive clinic. Almost reminds me of the days of the great Pony Express. They're up by 24 over BYU. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. Quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards now.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Caught in the backfield, it's Livingston. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Sturdivant. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators are rolling down the field. Snagged in the middle. It's Livingston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Give to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Give to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll try it over the left side. Turning it on. Quick step and go. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Gator! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Plucks it out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
QBs and wide receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hudson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. That's reeled in. It's Stowers. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Trying to set up the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Looking for room, it's Newberry. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much room to run. Give him one to the 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback adapted. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now to try to put things in motion on second and long from the 15. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And the Gators come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they'll take a knee.
And this is the favorite formation in the offense. This is what you want to end every game with. victory formation, take a knee. You can tell the crowd's into it, digging it, and they're loving the victory.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.